Forget Hollywood monsters. The scariest stories aren't born in movie studios. They come from real villages, whispered around campfires, and passed down for centuries. These are tales meant to explain the unexplainable, and to warn anyone who dares to listen. Today, we're traveling across continents to uncover 5 terrifying pieces of folklore from around the world. Stories you've probably never heard of, but will never forget. In Japan, they tell the story of the girl in the gap. Late at night, when the room is silent and your mind starts to wander, never stare too long into the dark space between your furniture and the wall. Because if you look hard enough, you might see her. A pale face with long black hair, staring back. And if you make eye contact, she'll ask one question. Do you want to play hide and seek? If you say yes, you vanish between the walls forever. This is liminal horror at its finest. Fear born from the small, forgotten spaces of everyday life. Travel to Nigeria and you'll hear another warning. Never follow the sound of a crying baby in the dark. Because that isn't a baby, it's the bush baby, a spirit that mimics human cries to lure people deep into the forest. Those who try to help are said to vanish without a trace. Some claim the creature leaps onto your back and clings to you until dawn. Others believe it's the spirit of a cursed soul, a mother who once neglected her child, doomed to wander the night forever. In the icy countryside of Iceland, a creature called the Yule Cat prowls through snow-covered fields during Christmas. It's said to devour anyone who didn't receive new clothes for the holiday. Sounds strange, right? But this legend was actually created to motivate workers to finish their winter weaving in time. It's not just a monster, it's a story of fear used for control, proof that even horror can be a tool of discipline. Far away in the Philippines, an ancient legend still terrifies villagers, the Aswang. By day, she appears as a quiet, ordinary woman. But at night, she splits in half, sprouts wings, and hunts for unborn children. The Aswang is more than just a monster. She's a symbol. Historians believe Spanish colonizers exaggerated these tales to demonize strong women and rebels, turning them into creatures of fear. It's a reminder that horror often hides deeper truths about power and oppression. And deep in the misty forests of Chile lives El Trauco, a small, twisted man with a wooden club. He doesn't speak, but those who meet his gaze fall instantly under his spell. Villagers say he seduces young women in the woods, leaving them pregnant, and no one can resist him. Beneath the myth lies something darker, an ancient way to explain unwanted pregnancies without confronting who was truly responsible. Across the world, these folk horrors may sound different, but they all come from the same place: humanity's need to make sense of fear, shame, and the unknown. Monsters are just reflections of what societies fear most. Whether it's curiosity, guilt, or rebellion, every culture invents its own way to warn, control, or protect its people. So the next time you hear a strange noise in the dark, or glimpse a shadow where none should be, remember this: somewhere, someone once told a story to explain that exact feeling. And those stories never really die. Which of these legends chilled you the most? Or does your culture have one that's even darker? Tell me in the comments, maybe I'll cover it next. And if you love horror that feels real, hit subscribe before something else finds you first.